Not moved. Amendment 472, Lord Moylan.
My Lords, I rise to speak to amendment number 472, standing in my name. On another occasion, I'm sure this amendment would attract a wide-ranging debate, but I'll understand if there are few speakers this evening, and indeed I'll be very satisfied with an answer, a very short answer from my noble friend, as I intend to explain. This amendment is to probe where His Majesty's Government are on a proposal in the Levelling Up White Paper that the licensing of private hire vehicles and taxis be carried out by upper tier or combined authorities rather than by district authorities as now. The need for some sort of consolidation of legislation is apparent when one realises that in England these arrangements are governed in the main by Part 2 of the Local Government Miscellaneous Provisions Act 1976, except, of course, in Plymouth, where they're governed by the Plymouth City Council Act 1975, and those in London, where taxi regulation relies on, amongst other statutes, the Metropolitan Police Carriage Act of 1869 and the London Black Cab Order of 1934 made under it. But quite separately in the capital, the minicabs, private hire vehicles, where drivers and operators are subject to the Private Hire Vehicles London Act 1998. The licensing of taxis and private hire vehicles by lower tier authorities means that there are currently 276 licensing authorities in the country. And this has the effect, of course, of restricting the field of operation of taxis and private hire. The proposal in this amendment would reduce that to a mere 80, not quite nirvana, but still a considerable improvement. And I might say, drawing on my experience formerly as Deputy Chairman of Transport for London, that there is a lot to be said for having a single licensing authority covering a wide population in a contiguous area when it comes to contributing to the vitality of and vibrancy of the private hire and taxi sector. The advantage, of course, would be to make it less burdensome for private hire drivers. And this is a mode of transport, my Lords, we should remember, which the Department for Transport recognises as an essential feature of our transport system, with particular benefits to the less mobile and to the vulnerable, including, of course, women in the hours of darkness. So the government has not committed to making the changes which it floated in the Levelling Up White Paper, but that was all of a year ago. What it did say, it was going to listen to people and it might undertake a consultation. But since then, nothing has happened. The simple purpose of this amendment today, apart from making the case for change, the simple purpose of this amendment today is to ask my noble friend if she can say when the government is going to initiate discussions and conversations and indeed a consultation on this proposal so that we can all find out better whether it has the merits that it appears to have on the face of it.